High on Life is a divisive game. You're either going to love it or you will hate it. This is a first person comedy shooter from the mind of Justin Roiland and Squanch Games. Game will either have you laughing and thoroughly engaged or cringing at failed comedic attempts. My name's Kevin from Save the Game Media, and today's episode of Game Pass in Review, we're going to break down the newest addition to Xbox Game Pass. So stay tuned and find out whether you should play High on Life. Remember, if you like game reviews and gaming focused content like this, consider subscribing to our channel as we're aiming for 1,000 subscribers. Now, I'm not a Rick and Morty fan. I've never seen a single episode because it simply doesn't look like a show I would enjoy. So I went into High in Life with my expectations very much in check. And oh boy, am I happy to say that I am pleasantly surprised by the outcome. High in Life throws you into the role of a nameless protagonist where aliens invade the Earth. You are then quickly thrust into the role of savior and bounty hunter by your talking gun, Kenny. You and your sister Lizzie are teleported to the world of Blim and quickly embark on a mission to take down the G3 cartel of aliens that has invaded Earth and is selling human beings as drugs. The game is absolutely ridiculous from the premise, and that alone is backed up by the frantic and nonsensical dialogue that you will hear throughout the game. Not a game for the timid or prude, this game makes it apparent right off the bat that the game is crude. Killing a kid just for being annoying within the first half hour or buying some alien cum are just the tip of the iceberg here. From a gameplay perspective, the game is pretty simplistic. It's a first person shooter. You have very few movement options, but the ones you do have are good. You get a jetpack or a dodge boost, but the highlight for me comes from your weapons, which talk to you. Each gun, Kenny, Gus, Sweezy, or Creature, are all different. They vary from a standard pistol to a gun that shoots its biological children at enemies who then proceed to beat them to death. Each gun comes with its own personality and special ability, which you can use to solve puzzles and navigate through your areas. There isn't an overwhelming amount of enemy variety here, with most of the mobs resembling the same yellow goop monsters from start to finish, and the lack of diversity applies to the environment as well. There are a few worlds that you will explore, from a jungle area to a desert, but the worlds get reused for multiple bounties, and while there are some hidden side content in this world, I never found it enticing enough to go back and explore these environments. The voice cast, however, is stacked. The game features Justin Roiland, JB Smoove, Betsy Sidaro, Tim Robinson, Michael Cusack, Laura Silverman, and more, lending their voices and talent to the game. They each put in a fantastic and humorous performance, and I really enjoyed listening to them. There were conversations where I just stood and listened because the dialogue was so outrageous. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And I will say, funny little Easter egg, if you walk away from people mid sentence, they yell at you. It's quite funny. High on Life for me is a welcome surprise. It's a game with surprisingly solid shooting mechanics, a colorful, vibrant world, and clever, crude, but funny writing. Makes this game an easy recommendation, especially with the title being on Game Pass. That's all for me from today. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more reviews like this. I've been Kevin. Follow me at the Muffin Mont on Twitter. That's a 1 and 7 I and 0 and 7 A. Follow us at Save Game Media over on Twitter to stay up to date with all of our latest. Until next time, see ya.